Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's go to the junior welterweight division. The one that pound for pound number one, Terrence Crawford just left after being undisputed at that one, 140 pounds. Well, you remember the dude Terrence Crawford beat? And that's the problem sometimes. That's why this video is important. The guy he beat, name is Julius Indongo. He was a unified champion himself. Now, it's a difference between unified and undisputed. But unified is something a lot of people are not, which means he had two titles. Well, I think it was WBA and the IBF. Went to Russia and got that IBF from Troy Anowski. Went to Scotland, got that WBA from Ricky Burns. Mr. Burns. Excellent. Right? So he got Mr. Burns. Had both the titles. Could have sat back and do what most of the other ones do. Not fight the other bad dude. Alright? So, but what does he do? He challenges Terrence Crawford. Loses the fight, but challenges Terrence Crawford. So now he's 22-1 with 11 KOs. And we hadn't heard from him in a while, and I was wondering what's up because, hey, you just lost to Terrence Crawford. That's what everybody else does. No big deal. No? Go on, stand in line with Victor Poster, who everybody thought that Terrence Crawford wasn't going to beat. Right? But now he's back and he's signed with DiBella Entertainment. DiBella promotes Deontay Wilder. Not always, but most of the time. So, this is a good move going to Brooklyn, right? But what was very significant? He's Julius Indongo comes from Namibia, but he's going to move his training camp to Omaha, Nebraska. For people that don't really know, that's where Terrence Crawford comes from. He's going to move his gym to Omaha, Nebraska. Now, let me rewind what I said before I said that. He went to Russia to be undefeated. Edward Troy Anowski, undefeated. He went to Russia and beat him for knockout. He went to Scotland and beat Ricky Burns. Now, he went to Nebraska, I think Lincoln, Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken, to fight Terrence Crawford in close to his backyard. Didn't beat him. So what he's going to do is he's going to stay in his backyard and work on his craft some more. He's not going back to Namibia. And even though he's a police officer, by the way, he's a police officer in Namibia, but he's going to bring his training camp right to Terrence Crawford's backyard and make sure he stays in the mix. That's the kind of person this guy is. This is somebody that, you're happy to have enjoyed and learned of his backstory. Right? That's a person who I'm glad it's just not going to, I lost that fight, now I'm out of it. No, I'm about to mix it up with the rest of you guys here, junior welterweight, right? And see what y'all got. Because, see, a lot of times we forget about the guy who loses and we just think he's nothing because he lost to someone who was very, very great. Right? Let's see what the rest of them going to do with Julius Indongo. And we saw already, to be honest with you. Right? So it's good to see him back. Now, he has a little problem here. His former promoter and manager has spoken up. His name is Nestor Tobias. Right? Tobias says he's under contract to 2020, and he knows that. And Lou DiBella and them, they know that, and they better get back with us because, unfortunately, we might have to take legal action. Right? If you're still under contract, then you're still under contract. Now, let's make sure this is clear. There is no right way of leaving somebody. We can all, every time somebody get left, the one who got left will have a problem with how you left them. Right? So it's never a right way. It's going to be a way that's probably a little bit better than others, but a right one is not when you leave somebody. So it's going to probably be a problem here. But let me just make sure something is clear. Floyd Mayweather wanted things from Bob Arum, like putting his picture on the MGM Grand Hotel, and that was an outlandish request. But maybe 8 years ago, an outlandish request. How could you request that you pictures up there and taking Britney Spears off, right? Now he can buy the whole place when he went by himself, and he bought himself out that contract with $1 million. Now he's making 300 and 400 million. So the thing is here is You know, we don't want to get in their business. We don't know who's right here or whatever. But at the end of the day, Indongo gonna probably have to pay his way up out of that contract, or everybody gonna get paid and keep getting paid. But that's not our business. We'll see how that is going forward. The good news is Julius Indongo is back, and he will be fighting, and he is going to be trying to get those belts back that he had already, plus the ones that he didn't get from Terrence Crawford, and that is good news. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.